TBC Abundant Life Agreement. Something that's important to understand about life and the nature of reality has to do with agreement. Last night I was watching a video produced by a martial artist associate of mine, and he was talking about how when in conflict and in combat, if you don't agree upon the actions that an individual takes against you, those actions no longer carry the same weight. For example, in a grappling situation, if an individual is trying to lock up your arm, but mentally you don't agree with the fact that they're doing that, which means in a realistic sense that means you don't have a tension reaction to the position that they're putting your arm in. If you don't agree to that, then their movements, even if your arm is in that same exact position, it doesn't have the same effect on you mentally, and then physically as a result, you still have control over your arm. So that's agreement as applied to martial arts, and these are kind of higher level martial arts concepts. But when we apply that to TBC and what we're doing, agreement is very important to understand, because agreement is, first of all, we know, everyone in TBC knows that money revolves around agreement. And many of us also know the nature of the paper currency that we're using. So as a community, what we're saying is we disagree with the current structure of finance. We agree with the structure that we are building. So we have an agreement around the TBC structure. Not only that, but in regards to corruption at a larger scale in the economy, even in politics and things like that, as a community, we're disagreeing with those aspects. And we are agreeing with the mentality, the humanity, and the compassion that TBC is bringing to the playing field. So the power of TBC and the power of what we're doing here as a community is that we are building a massive amount of people that agree in unity about singular ideas. That agreement has the power to change reality. If an individual can change their reality based on their sole agreement and their sole understandings of what they do and don't agree about, then a mass of individuals can change reality across the board based upon what they're choosing to agree upon. So agreement is a very important concept to understand with what we're doing inside of TBC. It's all about agreement. TBC Abundant Life Agreement.